Xiao Tian's identity as the King of Hell has already been deduced by Lu Outyin. At this moment, Lu Outyin sat in the study, waiting silently with a cold expression. Before long, a shadow abruptly appeared here. The newcomer, with a solemn expression, said, "Your Majesty has agreed to your plan. However, by doing this, many lives will be lost." Lu Outyin evaded the question, coldly saying, "You're here to see my displeasure." The man in black showed confusion on his face. Lu Outyin remained silent, just staring at him calmly. Then, as the black-clad man's fingers were about to touch his face, Lu Outyin suddenly used instant teleportation, making the man in black grasp at thin air. The man in black shook his head helplessly, sighing, "Your inconspicuous movement technique is now as natural as breathing." He then produced the imperial decree issued by the Emperor of the Eastern Flame Empire, informing Lu Outyin that the Emperor had agreed to keep a close eye on the Lu family. Lu Outyin took the decree, sighed, and said, "From now on, the highest command authority is handed over to you. Don't disappoint my expectations. For the Eastern Flame Empire, be prepared to face death with determination." Then, the man in black shouted, "Big brother!" Lu Outyin's body stiffened. It had been countless years since he heard someone address him as Big Brother. Perhaps it was the last time in this lifetime. Suppressing the excitement in his heart, Lu Outyin urged the man to leave the study. Alone, he sat back at the desk and began to write a letter. Although it was speculation, Lu Outyin was 80% certain in his heart that Xiao Tian was the hidden king of hell lurking in the shadows. The contents of the letter invited the Empress of Heavenly City East, also known as the Empress of Heavenly City East, number 1, and the Caring Prince to a warm meeting at the Sunshine Blessings Orphanage. In passing, there was a complaint about the name, mentioning that it didn't seem like something a normal person would come up with. Not long after receiving the letter, Xiao Tian, with a head in his hands, shook his head in frustration. He asked Lu Yan beside him if the name the Empress of Heavenly City East and Caring Prince's affectionate Sunshine Welfare Home, brimming with love, sounded bad. Lu Yan, with a clear conscience, said it sounded quite nice. However, she inquired if something had happened. Xiao Tian explained that it was nothing, just that Lu Outyin had a questionable taste. Later, he inquired about the recently sponsored No. 2 welfare house by Luo Fengai, which was nearing completion. Its name was the devoted Prince and Benevolent Lady Luo, wholeheartedly dedicate the Happy Haven Welfare Home. Does this name work? Lu Yan was at a loss for words and could only commend, "The name is perfect." Xiao Tian applauded, expressing approval, "You really have a good eye. I'll go have a chat with Lu Outyin later." He added, "I'll find out if he has some sort of ambush planned." Lu Yan, realizing the situation, expressed concern. "Won't you be walking into an ambush?" However, after a moment's thought, she figured that, with the prince's strength, it would be more reasonable to worry about those planning an ambush on him.